welcome to Australia. I always feel like I'm gonna get bitten by something.
Crocodile, snake, come out and bite your toe and like you're dead in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
A spider.
You never know.
A water spider.
Wait, what is it? The brown snakes? You're dead in like 5 minutes or something?
The brown snakes is just like basically before the ambulance come, you're dead. Like there's no saving you.
So if I don't post, you guys know what happens. If you told me 1 year ago that I would be trekking through this dangerous little creek in Australia, holding a expensive ass camera right above this water, I would never believe you. Never in a million years. What the fuck is this? It's like sludge, bro. Well, carefully avoid that. My toes are just getting bamboozled and fucking mutilated by these rocks, dude. That was close as dick. Literally, dick in the water. I almost fell and I almost had this completely submerged, but we caught ourselves. I was caught up taking 0.5 pics. Like an absolute douchebag. Ah. No wiki feet content, please. Do not clip these. All right, so we're at this national park, very underprepared. We have like half a bottle of water. I have these little slides on and no shirt, and we're gonna do like a 35-minute walk maybe to this place that a local has suggested us check out. Even though we are locals. I'm moving to Australia and I live here now. That is the rig that we're whipping around. License plate, so if you see us, don't follow us please. No brown snakes. I don't want to die in 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on, but it does not seem right. Basically, if you follow me or Mikaela, you'll see the same shit from now on. It's like, mutually exclusive. Follow one of us. Pick and choose. I don't actually mean that. Let's be real. Everyone's choosing her. Fuck. I'm locked out. What's the riddle that I have to solve?
One kiss.
One kiss? Actually,
No.
I don't know about that one. See you later, sucker.
Wow, this is pretty.
This is a straight up hike. Because what if I starve to death? I haven't hiked seriously since I gained this muscle. I might have to kill something like on the side of the path and like eat it.
A kangaroo! A kangaroo!
Mid-hike. Little kangaroo treat. What's wrong?
I need you to carry me. I don't do this.
Okay, let's go. I'm a carrier.
I don't like this. Oh, babe.
I trust it. Let's go. This is why you work out, guys. For shit like this. Everyday occurrences. This is beautiful though. Wow.
Wow.
I'll say it, Australia is hands down the most beautiful place I've ever been to, and is probably the most underrated country, like period, that I've ever seen, because you cannot go anywhere without being like amazed with something nature related. And even though there's a chance you might die, it's worth it. I mean, look at this shit. Look at these mushrooms, dude. How beautiful.
A lady in Australia probably like a month ago actually took death cap mushrooms, cooked it into a dinner, fed it to her husband's family, and they all died.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, give me that real quick.
She's in jail.
I'm gonna keep it, just in case.
I'm scared, babe. Wait. Oh my god, I'm getting out of here.
I'm kidding.
This American man.
I'll admit it. I'm a chronic tap drinker.
It's
and
so
Mikaela
foul.
thinks it's fucking disgusting.
We literally have like 200 water bottles at my house, and he still fills the same one up just to save money.
I'm like that. Naturally literate guy, actually.
But then when I don't have any water, I have to drink his tap water, and I feel sick because it tastes like Australian tap.
There was actually almost a little bit of gag action, vomit action happening, but it didn't, so.
I need more because I feel sick.
It's just more for me to enjoy. All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
First of all, it smells like a hose, like a garden hose, like a pond. If this tastes
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. That's what I grew up on.
The parasites and snake eggs in it, like.
So the mission right now is food. I've been eating pretty good here. Mikaela's been like force feeding me healthy foods. She has some sort of like weird thing for that, but yeah. We're navigating through traffic on this tight ass road, on this big ass Jeep. So.
That's some off-roading.
A little bit of off-roading. See you guys. So we're gonna eat at Palm Springs, apparently.
Not America.
Not America. Very much Palm Spring vibes. Not gonna lie.
We copied America.
Yeah. They're trying to steal American culture now. You're kind of matching pretty nicely though with that white shirt and everything. Take a sip.
It's nasty.
It's nasty?
It's just like health, you know?
I don't want to be healthy. It smells like celery.
It is, yeah.
There's some like pickle juice in there. It's actually good.
Yeah.
You like it?
No. You like it?
I like it. Update, Mikaela actually likes it.
It's really good. Breakfast tacos, we got acai, we got hash, we got tomato and mushies and cheese.
Tomato.
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 Tomato. Tomato.
She means tomato actually. But yeah, this looks amazing and it smells even better. So we're gonna finish all this. We're not leaving until we finish it.
Not a crap.
My mama. Everything in Australia just tastes a little bit better than the US. Like everything's like fresh or something. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Like less like greasy maybe. It just feels healthy even when you eat out, which is surprising. But I mean, look at this. Come on. Little update. Apparently this is an eating challenge because, you know, Mikaela's already full. And
I'm full. I really can't.
I have all this to complete, so. I'll check in when this is gone or I'm throwing up. There's no in between. Guys, I literally have like a cheerleader here every time I eat. She actually force feeds me. I'm gonna be 600 pounds. Give me 1 week. I'll have to fucking roll around for these videos, dude. Roll to the next exercise.
Last bite.
Challenge complete. I bet that when you clicked on this video, you were not expecting this. What does an American bodybuilder get from the grocery store in Australia? We're gonna find that out right now. Let's go. We gotta stock up because we're pretty much out of everything. I eat literally everything.
He eats a whole carton of eggs a day.
Yeah, whole carton of eggs. And that's a lacking day. Usually it's like 3 or more. Mikaela's always recognized, right?
Yeah.
And carrying this giant camera around, like this is the least inconspicuous setup you could possibly have. And I feel really bad. So maybe I'm gonna get like a little camera, like a little point and shoot and like just pull it out. Yeah, because we can't be having this. I mean,
every single person that we have seen in the past 2 seconds has stared.
yeah, everyone, literally everyone. And we had those like paparazzi stalkers too. You saw that videos. That's actually crazy, dude. I had no idea about this before I came to Australia, but they literally eat kangaroo here. And we're gonna try it one time just for the culture, but I don't think I'm gonna come back to eating it. Even if it's really good, something is just wrong about that. Don't do it.
There's space.
Yeah, this is the overall haul. I can't really like talk you guys through it because there's obviously like half the store here, but feel free to screenshot, kiddos. I'm flying out of Australia today at 10 p.m. So we're gonna hit a quick workout before that. We have a ton of stuff going on today, so I gotta be quick with it. So you know we're gonna consume Alpine pre-workout to get the most out of this workout. The most efficacious formula for the price point, 8 grams of pure citrulline, 300 milligrams caffeine, tons of ingredients for $39.99 for 30 servings. You can't beat it. It is simply the best pre-workout on the market. So we're taking that shot below and creatine monohydrate, and then we're going to the gym. We're getting an ultimate pump, AKA chest and back combo wombo. If you don't know, I created this brand myself for you guys. No markup for marketing, paying other people, etc., etc. The money that you spend on this purely goes towards the ingredients and towards you having the best workout possible, so shop below. I appreciate the support and all the positive feedback. 3/4 of a scoop. Voiceover Krause here. If you want a music montage, then I recommend that you mute this video and put on your own damn music, because I'm gonna be talking you guys through what I'm doing. These are my warm-ups. When I warm up, I like to do a lot of movement with very light weight. So what we worked was the shoulders, triceps, and lats. This is prior to bench press. I always work these three when I'm gonna be bench pressing, just because number one, you want a big base to press off of. That's why you work your lats. And of course, your shoulders and triceps are worked a lot during the actual bench press, so warm up properly. Otherwise, you will have a shoulder injury. It is pretty much inevitable. Of course, the full fit is Gymshark code Maxwell for 10% off of your full order. What happened during this bench press session was the owner of the gym, Will, he's a really good powerlifter, and he kind of like, had his eye on me when I was benching. And I don't know anything about bench, right? But he gave me some really important tips, and this is literally why I wanted to do this voiceover, right? So the big mistakes that I was making was, number one, my leg engagement. I would loosen them up and not have them engaged while I wasn't pressing, right? So what you want to do is when you unrack it, even before you unrack the weight, you want to have your entire legs engaged. Like, you want to be flexing the muscle prior to even unracking it. So get into a position where you're almost doing like a quad extension against the ground, and that will stabilize you so much. Versus me, I would actually only engage the leg drive like when I actually press the weight up. So that was moving my body a ton and really throwing off the kinetic momentum of the bar, and really just introducing tons of variables for movement, which when you're doing a big compound like bench press, you want to be as stable as possible and only recruit the muscles that you need to actually do the press. And the second thing that I was doing was I was sinking the bar too far into my chest. What they said was, imagine a pane of glass on your chest. You want to come down and just basically graze the top of your chest ever so gently. And this is my second set right here, so you can see the improvement right away. But bench press has always been the exercise where I've really struggled on. Form wise, like my shoulders pinch, all this random shit. And I think it just comes down to ultimately my form. In total, we did 2 working sets of 4 reps, really heavy, then did 1 final burnout set of 12 reps, semi-paused and really controlled with a lighter weight. Everyone shits on bench press for hypertrophy reasons, but I've found that my chest just feels and looks extremely dense when I bench press, and it also gets you strong, works your triceps really well, strength-wise, and obviously that converts into more weight for your other hypertrophy movements, which leads to more muscle mass. I feel like what most people do when they work 2 muscle groups in one is they do one muscle group first and the other muscle group second. But what I've found when I do that personally is my nervous system is fried by the time I reach my muscle group number 2. So I don't really put in as much effort. So what I like to do is actually kind of alternate my muscle groups. So I did a chest exercise, now I'm doing a back exercise. This is chest supported row, and it absolutely cooks you if you do it right. Basically, contract in the mid back, pull at the elbows, imagine your hands as hooks, trying not to engage the biceps, and disregard the pimple that's on my back. It's really inflamed because I was picking at it because I didn't want it in this video, but it just made it worse, dude. Needless to say, all these exercises are to absolute failure except bench press, because obviously I'd be died. Even though I typically find it difficult to do 2 pressing movements in one exercise that are really heavy like this, I've found that since I did the back in between the bench press and incline dumbbell press, I can effectively do the incline dumbbell press without my triceps giving out or any weird variable like that. So obviously we're going to do it, right? I only did 2 sets though, 2 absolute failure. This is set number 2 of 2. This really interesting thing happened when I was in Bali. I actually missed my flight back, and Mikaela as well, but I was able to actually spread my lats a little bit and use the eastern trade winds to surf the wind back to Australia, and that's due to this exercise, right? There's a big debate on whether or not Maxwell Krause does enough rowing in his exercise selection, and I would beg to differ. I do, in fact, do rows. You might claim that this is very similar to chest supported row, and you would be right, but if you feel it and you feel the contraction and you know you're absolutely frying your back, it doesn't really matter. Your muscle isn't going to be like, oh no, you already did a row exercise, like I'm not going to grow from this. you know, it doesn't give a fuck. As long as you're properly working it, do it. In this specific exercise, I did it with a supinated grip, which means my wrist is turned so my thumb is pointed away from my face. This, for some reason, just allows me to really activate the mid-back and the lats on the stretch portion, and it really just feels amazing. I recommend you try it out. Obviously, it's a little bit easier to activate your bicep. At least for me, during the contracted period, it just makes everything feel like it's more dense. Like I'm able to pull it farther back. Also in this position, the bicep actually does engage a little bit more than without, and that's useful leading into the next exercise. I threw in some biceps just for the fun of it. I never hit this, so enjoy the footage, boys. Also, my sincerest apologies for not posting in a fat minute. I have so much footage from my travels that I have to edit still. Editing is the time-consuming part. Filming is easy, so yeah. Shop Alpine below. See ya.
Yeah.